Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Coffee and a Card. So I'm super excited to be here with you today. I am Holly with Handcrafted Blessings and we are going to make 2 cards. We're going to look at some happy mail and we're generally just going to have some fun. So welcome to Facebook Live. So there we go. All right. So I've got two announcements. I'm trying to think through here. Well, one announcement, and then I'll do the second one after we do happy mail. But just a reminder. Oh, I'm running into paper. Hold on. Let me move that. Sorry. I was cutting some paper and I forgot that I set it down right by my chair. And I don't want it to fall under my chair wheels. So, yes. So I just wanted to say, the BOGO sale, this is the last, let's see, this is Tuesday. Tomorrow is the last day to shop the BOGO sale. So everything is posted over in the Paper Crafting Bargains Facebook group. So you can take a look and see what's available over there. And tomorrow actually starts a seasonal sale with Stampin' Up. So from the annual catalog, all of the bundles and designer series paper is 20% off, and then select ink and cardstock will be 10% off, I believe. So the sale goes from Wednesday to Friday, the seasonal sale, and if you're shopping my BOGO sale, you'll be able to buy your products during the sale, which kind of maximizes what you're able to get as well. All right, so that's my first announcement there, and then I am going to do some happy mail, and then we're going to be making a couple of cards as well. And so welcome. Hi, Diana and Jean, Amanda, Jackie. Welcome, everybody who's coming in today. Let's start with some cards. So this one actually was a Halloween card, and I just totally forgot to show it last week. So I'm going to show it today. So my friend Beth made this, and we'll see if I can get this open on Facebook Live because it opens in like different directions. So we got this one. It's like a Harry Potter theme. And then this one. So you got the sorting hat and the potions and then you open it up and there's more little doors here. And then the hat right there. So super cute little card. And then through the bookcase, there's actually a little ghost on the back. So anyways, just a cute, fun layout for a card there from Beth. So the next one is from Patricia in Indiana, Patricia Settle. And it says, autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. Look at how pretty that is. Such gorgeous paper that really just does the work for you. And then look on the back. She even put a little hat. That's so cute. Okay, next we have one from Teresa Courtney in Iowa. And we've got, I don't know if you can tell, this is black. But it also has, I don't know if I can get it to show. It also has leaves embossed on the black paper. So, well, the same leaves that you see over here on the gold foil. So, pardon me, I have an itch on the side of my nose. All right, the next one, let's see here. It doesn't have a name, so let me see if I can find a name. Patty Boudreau, right here. That's so cute. It's like little circles folded over to make birds. That is adorable. Super, super cute. Clara Liebsack from Tucson. How fun is that? So I think I have to slide this off of here. Let's see. Sometimes it's hard to do these in midair. And then it opens this way. Oh, that's so cool. What a fun card. Okay, the next one comes from Kim Glover, and it's an interesting size envelope. So this is from a swap that I'm in. Let's see if I can get this out. Oh, how beautiful is that? It says Christmas there. And a season of wonder and happiness. So this would be perfect as like a money holder. It's very cute. Okay, the next card, the next two. I got two from Vesta in Colorado. And it says, "You're in my thoughts today." I love the way she's folded over the front of that, the front flap of the card. That's really cute. And then the next one from Vesta says, "In everything, give thanks." And look at that. It's got the leaves embossed there on the background as well. I love that layout. And the inside says, "Gratitude turns what we have into enough." Okay, the next card is from Jeannie Woody. Okay, Becky says that those birds that we saw earlier, those were chirpy doodles. That's a fun name. Okay, so Jeannie's card says, "With sympathy." Some beautiful strips of paper there. And it's a sympathy card for thank you. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate that. Josh and I actually lost two people 2 days in a row in October, and the funerals were yesterday and this past Saturday. So thank you, Jeannie. That was very nice of you. Okay, our last one from today is from Denise Benda from Iowa. A bunch of Iowa folks today. And let's see here. Oh, it's an envelope inside of an envelope. Here we go. It says, "In everything, give thanks." And look at that. Look at that sparkle. I love that paper. And she's got her leaves there, the matching leaves from outside on the inside. That's very cool. Well, thank you guys. Those are beautiful cards. I love being able to show off what you're making. It's so much fun for me to see what you guys are creating and to let everybody else see it as well. So I'm going to put the camera down. We're going to be making 2 cards today. But first, I want to show you where these 2 cards came from. So, every month from July, from July through November, I do a Christmas card kit of the month. And so every month from July through November, I offer a Christmas card kit. Now, when I started this, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, I would just do 1 kit a month, right? But I'm Christmas crazy. And so now it's generally 2 kits a month because there's so many fun Christmas products and I can't help but design some more for you guys. Well, for November, this is the last month of my Christmas card kit program for 2024. And I wanted to use up a bunch of the Christmas Designer Series paper that I had left over. So I have actually made a whole bunch of designs, as you can see. And I'm going to show you them. I put the link up in the video. These kits come with supplies for 10 cards, plus you get an 11th one that is completed for you to copy. And you'll get embellishments and ribbon and Designer Series paper, all the pieces you need. Everything is already cut and ready to go. You just need to stamp and assemble your Christmas cards. So the first option I have for this month is these torn reindeer cards. You can choose from silver or gold. And then when you tear that piece off, you put the extra on the inside. So that's the first card kit. And then the next one, there's 3 different choices. So there's this reindeer, Merry Christmas, and there's embossed pieces and die cuts, ribbon embellishments in these kits. So you have the reindeer, you've got the penguin, and you have the fussy cut reindeer. So you got 3 different options for this kit. And then finally, the other kit is what I'm going to show you today. We're actually going to make the cards together. So the last one that you have the choice of is these circle cards. So you can choose from the garden green base or the pecan pie base. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to make these cards. So we're going to make 2 cards at the same time because a lot of the pieces are the same. And so we're just gonna cut double as we go. So what you're gonna need in order to complete this card, if you want to make your own kits, or you can purchase the ones that I have pre-made, you're gonna need 3 circles, and you can mix and match those however you'd like. So there's other patterns back here, but I have used a stitched die, the Stylish Shapes dies. And so this, oh, I do like that pattern. But these are the patterns that I am using. Okay. You're also going to need a strip of cardstock. I've got Cherry Cobbler here and Real Red, and this strip is going to be 1 by 5.5. You're going to need a piece of basic white, and I have embossed that with the Basics embossing folders. And this measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then of course we need our card base and an insert for our card. But I'm actually going to start with creating a tag. So I've got a piece of basic white here, and we are going to cut our tags. So this is going to be 1/2 inch by 4.5. So we'll do 1/2 inch, and we're making 2, so I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 here. Okay. And then I'll take both of these, and we'll cut this at 4.5. Whoops. There we go. So we can stamp our words on these. Whew, can't get that quite off of there. All right, so we've got 2 pieces for the front of our card. And I am going to be using today, let me show you my stamp set here. I am using Reindeer Fun because I love this Merry Christmas, and then on the inside we're going to do May All Your Days Be Full of Cheer. So this is a really cute set to use. So I'm going to grab my inserts as well, so we can just do all the stamping at the same time. So we'll start with some garden green, and I'll grab my Merry Christmas, and I'll just stamp that in the middle of a tag. And then I'll take the insert, May All Your Days Be Full of Cheer, and I'm going to stamp that here. My card's going to be horizontal, so I'm stamping that direction. So I'll put that together. And then I'll switch over to using some pecan pie ink. And same thing, we'll take our Merry Christmas, and I'll stamp that here in the middle. And then the words for the inside. There we go. All right. So we got those 2 ready. So then what I'm going to do is we're going to take our card bases, and actually these have not been scored, so we're going to score these. So our card bases measure 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score them at 4 1/4. So what I would call just a traditional card base. And we'll do that to both of them. Okay. So then what we can do is we can put our inserts here on the inside before we start building the front of our card. And you'll see, with this card, I like doing multiples at the same time because so many of the steps are the same. And so I can, you know, put all of the inserts in my card. And then, you know, the next we're going to do a cardstock strip. So I can do all of those, you know, and just kind of work on two at the same time. So we're going to use our cardstock strip here. And that's just going to go in the middle of our card front. And I think I'll use this side. So we got cherry cobbler on the pecan pie. And I've got real red on the garden green. Now my cherry cobbler one is just a tiny bit long, so I'm going to turn this around here. And I'm just going to trim that excess right there. Okay. So then we're going to take our embossed piece. And again, this is from the Basics 3D Embossing Folder collection. There are 3 embossing folders in the one package. And so this is one of the patterns. And I'm going to put that in the middle of my card. I think I've said this before, but I'm not actually a big fan of mass producing cards. So when it comes to making my Christmas cards, I tend to have a gazillion designs because I get bored making the same card over and over. So even with this card, even though I'm going to be doing a similar layout for these cards, they're different colors, they're different designer series paper, and somehow that distinction helps me feel better about it. And so I don't mind doing multiples, you know, when I can switch up colors and stuff like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start building the middle of our card. So I am going to take my scissors. You could do this on a trimmer too, but it doesn't have to be perfectly cut. And I just need to cut these circles in half so that we're going to have one for top and bottom. Now, the first time you do this card, I would not recommend using directional paper, just because then you don't have to worry about which way you cut. You can just cut your circles in half. Make sure I'm using the correct side, yeah. And the reason you don't have to be fussy about this cut right here is that it gets covered up. So it's not going to be a big deal if it's a little off. And you'll see that as we're building the card. All right, so we're going to do the same thing over here. And we'll get our top and bottom. Now this one I did make directional, so I'm going to be mindful of how I cut so that my trees stay right side up. I'll have to go here and here. And then last but not least, we'll do our mossy meadow. There we go. Okay, so now we can begin to put our circles together. So for one set of circles, the top set of circles, we are going to adhere over on the right hand side. So these right here, I'll take the medium circle and we're just going to line it up over here on the side and tape those together. Same thing with the third one. Okay, so I've got those. And then we'll come down to the bottom and we'll do these the opposite way. So I'm going to tape it over here on the side. Then the third one. And we'll just repeat ourselves on our, so this is kind of classic Christmas colors, I would say. And then this pecan pie one, a little bit more regal with the color combination. Still, you still have red and green, of course, in here, but I love the addition of the pecan pie. It just, I don't know, I think it just kind of steps up the look. I feel like this garden green card is a little bit more playful. And this one here that I'm making is a bit more, well, I keep saying regal, and I don't even say that just because of the color collection name. I don't mean that. It just feels more elegant, sophisticated. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. All right. So we've got our circles. Now they're not taped to the card or anything. They're just taped to each other. Yeah, Evelyn, these are great for quick and easy cards. So, all right. So I'm going to take my tag here and I'm just going to cut tiniest little flag. So I put a slit in the middle, and then I'm going to cut the banner from each end. Okay. Oh, get that little piece off of there. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. Just tiny little cut in the middle. And then a meeting of the minds, if you will. Oh, didn't quite get that clean. Let me just clean that up a little bit right there. This is my favorite way of getting an even cut. All right, so we'll do it again. Now, there are punches that do this, of course, but I find it to be so quick and easy to do that I don't mind cutting this piece. I guess we could call this like fussy cutting adjacent, right? I mean, it is a shape that I'm cutting into this. All right, last one. Oh, let me meet that one over here. There we go. Okay, so we have our banners. And now what we can do is attach our circles. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tape here at the bottom of my circle and at the top of this one. And, oops, those stuck together. And we are going to be attaching them so that our middles kind of line up like this. You see that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the top. And we're going to put this on here. There we go. Gonna get that lined up. And then I can come over here to the other side and lay that down as well. So then I'll come over to the second batch. And you know, you can squeeze these together as much or as little as you'd like. You get kind of a different look depending on how much you put the circles in this way, stretch them out. You really have kind of some options on that. I'm gonna do it kind of sideways. There we go. So we'll take these and we'll dimensionalize them. Because, I mean, I cannot fathom sending a Christmas card without dimensionals. Actually I taught a card class yesterday, and I had, I think, 2 different cards that did not have dimensionals in the class. So it's just the Wild West over here, folks. Holly's making cards without dimensionals. All right, let's see here. Make sure we get a nice spacing of dimensionals. You know, the reason I make these kits is to help you quickly mass produce your Christmas cards. So with every kit you purchase, you get 11 cards in the kit once you're finished, with envelopes, and you'll be all set, you know, to send those cards when you're done. All you have to do is stamp and assemble. And you can, you know, you can mix and match your sentiments. You don't have to do them exactly the same way that I do. You can mix and match from any set you want. So these card kits are just a great way to quickly have the supplies that you need to make a bunch of Christmas cards. So, kind of bone folder here. And you get a whole pack of embellishments and some ribbon as well in each kit. Okay, so the embellishments that come with these two kits, the pecan pie is going to come with the pecan pie and clear ribboned dots because, of course, they just match so well. So you'll get a whole pack of these. Every kit that I showed you has different dimensionals, I'm sorry, different embellishments that come with it. So let's see here. We'll add one right there. Okay, and then our more traditional looking one comes with a pack of the peppermints. I adore these peppermints, you guys. They are so stinking cute. They've gone in and out of stock. I think they're currently out of stock right now. I have used so many of them. A lot of my Christmas cards will be having peppermints on them this year because they're just so cute. Okay. So then this card comes with a pack of the peppermints. So those are two of the Christmas cards that you can pick from in my November kits. And then if you missed it earlier, you have these three design choices as well. And then also the ripped reindeer. So the link is up in the video. You can choose from any of these 7 kits for this month. I know, it's crazy town, you guys. I have never offered 7 kits in 1 month, but I couldn't help myself. I have so much Christmas paper and I wanted to get a bunch of it used, and so I'm just offering you a wide array. Now here's the thing, these supplies are very limited. The page to order has already launched, and almost half of them are sold out already. So don't delay. If you have any interest in any of these kits, be sure to click the link and get your order in today. The rest of my embellishments arrive Thursday, I believe. So your kits will be shipping this week. So, all right. Thanks so much for tuning in to Coffee and a Card. Don't forget to encourage one another and build each other up. I'll see you soon.